Greetings, greetings, greetings out louders, where I'm speaking to you out loud about things that are important to me, that I think are important to you, and I'm hoping that together we can form connection and community. Today, I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about podcasting, and I'm just going to say podcasting is trippy. All of this has happened very quickly, and there is such an element of excitement. I'm fumbling over myself, I'm stumbling over my words, and I'm struggling with the very real problem of how I want to control and redo and make things perfect. I am more of a writer. As much as I like to talk, and y'all know, those that know me know I like to talk, but I really am much more comfortable with the written word. And the reason for that is I like to edit, 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 edit. And when you write something, you can go back through and find just the right word choice. I am the one that is known to, I will post something on Facebook and then I'll go back and I'll change this word. I'll think, oh, no, it'll sound better if I put a comma here, if I moved this phrase to there, if I uh, edit it down to be more succinct. And I little on a Facebook post, I can edit something on Facebook multiple times after it's been posted. Even days later, I'll go back in there and change it up a little bit if I think I can make it a little better. So, doing a podcast is a lot of just letting go of that because, yes, you can edit things that you say and you can come back and you can redo it, but it's not like the written word and it's not quite as easy. One of the first episodes that I did, I actually wrote it out as a script. I did it, and Shelly, my wonderful Shelly of Shody Media, I'm calling her my producer, encourager, coach, partner in crime, said to me, you cannot read. That's not good. Now just put that piece of paper aside and say it. Say exactly what you just said, but don't read it. Well, of course, it didn't come out the same way. It changed it a little bit, but that's okay. And I'm trying to find my voice and just keep saying, I got to just keep doing this. I have to keep hitting the record button. Then let me just tell you, there's all this equipment. It's all new. I've got adapters and cords and microphones, headphones. I think pink is a good color on me. I've got pink headphones on right now. So I'm learning all of this stuff on the fly. And that is not my comfort zone at all, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to do it afraid anyway. I keep hearing Brene Brown in my ear. I keep hearing her talk about daring greatly and her version of the Theodore Roosevelt quote on you have to be willing to get in the arena and get your ass kicked. And that's where I'm trying to land, but it's not a comfortable place for me. As much as I like to have conversations with people, to just talk into a microphone, there's something that feels very imposter about it. Like, like who am I? Who am I to have anything to share? Do I have anything to share that is of value, that is worth your time and your energy to listen to what I have to say? It is, it is, it's trippy. That's the only thing I keep saying is it is a trippy experience. I'm loving it and I'm learning from it. And I hope that you will stick with me long enough to see if I can find my way out of my words that I say. Go back and I listen to things and I think, oh my gosh, I think I said the word moist in a podcast. And then how many times did I say, I'm not gonna lie? You zero in on all of these phrases and ways of speaking that you never even realized that you had. Then they threw at me, hey, listen, we're thinking that we might turn this into a YouTube channel. And I thought, oh, great. So now I have to think about what do I look like as well as how do I sound? Let me just say my best thoughts come to me early in the morning when I am about 2 cups of coffee in, and usually after a good hour on the telephone with my friend Janet, we've analyzed many of the world's problems, at least ours, and we've come up with very, very credible and clever solutions, as well as the fact that we're rather hilarious. I often think if I could get those recorded and put out to you, that would be a winning podcast. That said, I'm going to tell you, Janet is not opposed to being a guest on this show. So I am hoping that I'm going to bring her on as a guest and sometime co host, as well as some of my other partners in crime, as I like to call them, because I have these amazing friends that when we talk together, like the sum is better than what's that word? The sum is better than the parts. I don't know. Whatever it is, we're better together than we are individually. And we really can drill down on a topic and come up with interesting questions and insights into things. So that comes in the morning for me when, let me just say, I don't look my prettiest. But I'm not going to let that get me hung up either. You're going to see me as is. If this does become a YouTube thing, I don't know. You will see me in real life and the way I choose to show up on the scene. And hopefully, that I can get comfortable behind the camera as well as behind the microphone. I One of my big topics that you're going to get to hear me go into is my sober journey. And there's not many great, we always sit there and say, everybody says their sober journey, or, sounds like, what is it on Bachelor? They always say, yeah, their love journey, our journey. Everybody's on a journey of some kind, but I don't have a better word for it yet. But I will be talking a great deal about my experience giving up alcohol, not and how that has changed my life. Because I will tell you this, more than any other thing I've done in my life, I would say stopping drinking, giving up alcohol has been the single biggest change in my life, bar none, that I've done on my own. Yes, becoming a mother and raising children, those are things that I am infinitely proud of. Although I can't take credit for the young adults that my children I feel like I guided them, but they are who they are. My sober journey comes out as an offshoot of something that I'm particularly proud of that I did. And I don't even want to say I did that on my own, because there are so many people I have to thank along the way that were instrumental in helping me get to where I am now. But we'll get into more of that later. I just wanted to say that, the sober journey, there's so many pieces of it. I don't even know where I was going with this. I've lost my train of thought, because that's what I do sometimes when I talk. Uh, anyway, I just wanted to say I'm excited about this podcasting business. And I say it's a business. I don't know what's going to turn out to be. I hope it's something that you find funny, insightful, thought provoking. I hope that you will become one of my, you'll give me your feedback. I have started a Facebook group. Search for Pammy Out Loud. Join us there. Share your thoughts. Share how you met me. What do you know about me? Within reason. Let's just kind of put that little minor caveat on it. But how have we interfaced in life? I just feel like this topic of conversation for connections and community is what it's all about. And in the sober world, we say it's all about connection. That we say the opposite of addiction isn't sobriety. No, wait, say, let me get this right. The opposite, I'm sorry, now I'm echoing. The opposite of addiction isn't sobriety, it's connection. It's connection, right? And and it's such an important piece of the pie that you have to be connected to other people to be successful. So, anyway, I just wanted to say I'm so excited that you're here with me. Give it a shot. Hang with me. I keep saying to people, I promise I'm going to get better. I promise I'm going to get better. I am buoyed by the number of people that have reached out to me. I've heard from friends from Austin to Colorado Springs to my old stomping grounds in high school, Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Shout out Westwood Warriors. I and all of the places that are adjacent in between. And I like to say the word adjacent. See how I did that? See how I did that? Shody Media, adjacent podcast. There are so many places in between that are a part of my experience and my journey, and also that you can bring to the table and share with me too. So, anyway, find us on social media. Find me on social media. Also, you'll see me at under Pamela underscore M underscore Walsh on Instagram, and also at Maj Garage, Mahj Garage, because that's where I share all things Mahjong. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you guys all have a magical, wonderful week. And remember, keep talking out loud because gritting your teeth gives you TMJ. Bye bye now.